Hi friends, coming to you live from my office today. If you see jump cuts, it's actually me jump cutting this time. I have learned a new skill. So I just got back from Utah, and if you've been around for a while, you probably know that I lived there for some time. So me and my wife took a trip back there to, have a bit of a vacation and hang out with some friends. Now for me, taking a vacation means working on personal projects. I don't really know how to just sit on a beach and do nothing all day, and in fact, that sounds quite depressing. I was out taking photos and enjoying myself doing the creative process. So I intend to share a couple of videos from this trip. I want to share a rather short POV today from the Utah State Capitol building. I was wandering around trying to find aesthetically pleasing compositions. So I hope you enjoy that. Hi friends, I'm at the Salt Lake City Capitol building. Let's see if there's some photo opportunities for me here. Probably. It's a beautiful place. Wow, what a beautiful building. So nice to be back in Utah. Quite warm, nice breeze. I like it. Alright, so I'm interested in this church steeple here. I'm gonna probably capture it from multiple angles. Wish I could just Photoshop out those mountains though, Gross. Lost those snowy mountains from this angle. And move over so the steeple aligns with the peak. Pull it out a little bit. There we go. I love getting up high and seeing all this infrastructure from above, like a big SimCity game. I do enjoy city builders. I like this area, it's very open. Okay, so now we have this pointy building in the foreground. Ooh, okay, I gotta move over so that it lines up with the peak once again. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. Very nice. Beautiful afternoon light. It's like that song, Sky Rockets in Flight. Afternoon light. Rawr. So these lamps, by the way, are amazing. I took a photo a long time ago of one of these lamps with a sunset with a fellow, and it was wonderful. Really love that photo. Can he do it again? Well, that fellow's not here, so it's gonna be a problem. And the light's a little bit wrong. Bop. Got the security cam in there, but I can crop that out with the power of cropping. See all those steps? There's an exercise routine. It's like I have a little bit of elevation here. Lots of interesting architecture, a lot of angles that I can utilize. I'm just trying to play with that, see what happens. Okay, lamppost, got some nice clouds behind it. I need a 7 million millimeter. There's a point in the millimeter range where the focal length is so long that you can actually see through walls. Inside we go. Oh, it needs to be the doors to my house. Ah, there must be an event. Oh, look at all these weirdos with cameras. Switch. This is one of the most beautiful buildings I've ever been in. It is quite spectacular. Okay, it's a bit low light in here. So I threw in the 50, 1.8. 50 because the wider angle is going to be helpful, but 1.8 because of the light. Wonder what it costs to have your wedding here. I hope there's a coupon code. Alright, to the third level. I need people to move. There we go, there we go. Interesting. Alright. I can run to the other side because she's looking that way, but then she's gonna look this way. It's kind of nice this way. Like she doesn't have an identity or something. She's like a humanoid. Get the bouquet. Oh, that's a story. The framing was probably wrong. The bouquet. Like, get out of there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. One more. Oh no. So, you know, a little bit further. If I die, it's on camera. Oh gosh, I keep accidentally hitting the shutter. Look out, look out, look out, look out. Oh, okay, that's fine. Worked out. Fun. Very fun. That was a good photo. There's a meme I found that it's like a poorly drawn star and it says "your did it," and I think it's hilarious. Water faucets. It's liminal or something. Oh, it won't even focus. Oh goodness. Exit. Ugh, much liminal. Very wow. Look at this. Oh, a little closer. Amazing. Oh my gosh, someone's fired. Someone dropped the bride. It's always good to know where the fire extinguisher is. Wow, I don't think I've seen this room before. You know, and I don't think I've been in a room like this before. I mean, I've seen them, but not in real life. This is spectacular. Also, great acoustics. Probably the carpet. All right, let me flip over to my wide angle. You know, if I could stand over there, that would be fantastic. Oop. Not mess up the wall either. Let's not mess up anything in this room. Cool. You know, I generally find rooms of this style to have a depressing quality to them, but it's a lot less depressing in person. Okay. This is okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. There we go. All right, I'm done with this place. Okay, that was that. Now I want to share some videos, I meant to say photos, that I captured in the past from the Capitol building. It's a beautiful building, lots of opportunity for interesting photos. And first off, I want to share a couple involving some people in suits wandering around, which tends to happen. Okay, first off, we have this one. I am on the second floor of the building. We have some fellows walking through in suits. They are in mid-stride, the same stride. Very exciting. I love the lighting. I love how it's much brighter on the other side of this archway, and then on this side of the archway closest to us, it's very shadowy. I like how that turned out. I like their positioning. I like how they are in the middle of these two pillars. Nice spacing, nothing clashing with them in an awkward way. I love all the architecture here. Such a marvelous building, or a marvelous building. Love the skylight, very helpful for photos. Cool stuff, neat, sick. Then we have this one, guy looking away from us in a suit, holding the briefcase. Oh my gosh, let's keep the briefcases around. That's fantastic. Everything's kind of ending up on an iPad nowadays, so that might not last long. So every briefcase you see, capture it. I like that he's looking away. I like when they're looking towards me, but I also like, in this case, that he's looking away. I think it's interesting and, I don't know, poetic. Good positioning. Once again, not clashing with anything. Little detail, there's a bust up on the top floor where, and this is the third story. I think I moved up to the third story for this one. But the bust is also looking away. I don't know, it's just kind of fun. I like his positioning. Once again, not clashing with anything. And I'm actually on the third floor for this one, so I moved up. I like how I was able to put a small human in a big grand environment such as this. This one we have another bride and groom embracing. It's Christmas time, the Christmas tree's up. I like how it turned out. Fun. Then we have this one. I've moved back. We have the railing. We have the fellow in the middle of the two pillars for the railing. Just kind of playing around with positionings. It's one of those photos where it gets more interesting once you find the hidden subject, right? Then we have this one in the staircase, very similar to the ones I took this time around with the bride. And I love this staircase. I love the lamps on top. Very elaborate and interesting. We have the person walking in mid-stride, heading up the stairs. Shapes. Love all the marble. It's good. It's good. And that soft diffuse lighting that comes from the frosted windows up above. Another photo, we have the person halfway up the stairs. Interesting expression. I like finding interesting body expressions and kind of separating them from their context, so it's kind of makes you think, why is this person doing this? And it's, you know, intriguing. It's visually intriguing. Back to the business people, I absolutely love this photo. We have a guy leaning over onto one of the fence posts, I don't know, like tables, banisters. So it's a more prominent visual area of the railing, and he's aligned with it, and I like how that feels. We have him crossing his hands, leaning on to his hands in a sort of a thoughtful pose. I love it when people are in thoughtful positions. You wonder what they're thinking about. We have the chandelier in the foreground. Once again, crazy elaborate chandelier made of bronze and gold and frankincense. It is a very exciting composition with some interesting layering. And once again, it says one of those find the subject photos. So I like it. Then we have this one, similar idea. Two guys having a conversation now. I've also put the wall into the foreground as a nice foreground element, as a subframing element. Depth. And then we have this one looking down onto the floor, tighter focal length, guy walking through the frame, interesting shapes and such. That floor has this really cool kind of radiating set of shapes coming off from the middle, probably from the second level. I love elevation. Elevation makes for exciting, dramatic angles. I like that so much of the surroundings and context has been removed. It creates sort of a dreamlike experience. And then we have this guy with a baguette. This video brought to you by Rise Nitro Coffee. They're not paying me. I just mean it's brought to you, meaning it gave me caffeine so I could bring this video to you. So one of the reasons why I'm filming in here today is on my set, there's a shelf with a light strip attached to the back of it. I have them so, it's like light is emanating from the shelf. It's pretty cool. But one of the light strips is having a stroke. So I need to get that replaced. The good news is it's just like an Amazon light strip and they're pretty cheap, which might be why it's having a stroke. Okay, I was gonna show you guys the flicker, but now it's working perfectly. Of course. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it inspirational and things of that nature. I do plan to share more Utah videos. This was one of them. But if you did enjoy this video, if you want to hit the like button, I would appreciate that. And if you want to subscribe for more videos, I would appreciate that as well. If you want to leave a comment with any thoughts about anything that happened in this video, if you want to be like, ooh, that was a good photo, or ooh, that was a bad photo, then share it, and I'll delete accordingly. So, I'm just kidding. I'll leave it there and tell you why you're wrong. Okay, I love you guys. I appreciate you watching. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye. Oh, very quickly, I recorded a conversation with my good friend Ben about creativity and productivity. We're both fathers, and so it's within the context of that. It's going to be uploaded to my James Red Extended channel. I'm going to link to that. If you're interested in that, feel free to check it out.